All right, ladies and gentlemen, you see it. We're going to finish off this here game and see if we go to the playoffs. Patriots versus Cowboys. Patriots 7, Cowboys 14. Second quarter, 13 minutes and 56 seconds left. We'll be right back. Yeah, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all are? It is Sunday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hit that like button, sub if you're new. We got a bunch of things to do here off cam real quick, so I just wanted to pop in and, give you guys a chat. Now, I'm like all mucusy, like stuffy and weird. Check the audio. There we go. Alright, be right with you. It is 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believed on him
Welcome back, everyone,
may be
to the
saved
NFL on EA
and
Sports.
live forever.
We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter.
Of God. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? We're back. We got some foosball ball. Let's go. The Cowboys here. Good field position. I wouldn't say great. She said great. I wouldn't say that. I'd say good.
This is reeled in by Kamara. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for
Judon.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott.
Oh, I could have had him.
He's got a man. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I jumped too soon. If I would have ran down in there.
Pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's Kamara on third down. And they take him down right along the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. Come on, guys.
Dak now from the gun. corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
Pocket isn't holding
Got him.
up. They're able to drop him.
Excuse me.
Pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
8-yard loss. Excuse me.
Prescott here from the gun. It's caught. Ferguson.
Oh, come off it.
He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Excuse
How
me.
about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Up to the line,
3rd
and they're
and
set.
14.
1st and 10. From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
No, he doesn't. Those weren't in. Excuse me. It's absolutely ridiculous how much they let the computer get away with. If that was me, it wouldn't have been in for me.
From the gun is Prescott. Throw came out right. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. The throw is
Dude.
yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He got caught right dead in the air.
This defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, don't even talk to me about it. Dude.
This offense
We're playing like
position now.
absolute
It's 1st and goal.
crap.
Another throw for Prescott.
Jeez.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead.
13-point lead, the Cowboys against the Patriots? Yeah, no, that would never happen ever in a million freaking years.
Cowboys double their lead to 14.
I don't care. Excuse me. They want to talk about all Madden and simulation and games being simulating. Well, they ain't winning against the Patriots, just saying.
This return makes it up to the 25.
Get out of here.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Stevenson with another carry. Reaches the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. They go again with Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's kept up the pace all season long, to the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. When you're 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's got time here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And you can see that he's likely in store for some serious work today. He's coming into this final game in position to finish as the league's rushing champ. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the draw, they give to Stevenson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Money, how goes it, boss?
On the gun, a gift to Stevenson.
Wow.
For a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. The give inside to Stevenson.
Let's go.
5 yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row.
Yeah.
I was really happy with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down.
Yes.
Up and up to move the chains.
Let's go.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again.
Dude.
First. He's descended upon
My guys are in my frickin' way.
Brought down by Deron Bland. Timeout called on the field. We've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
Bro.
Push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key. At the end of the game, Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Run here with Stevenson.
Wow.
Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. Trying to throw for it with May.
Got him.
They can't connect as the
What?
comes through. The 4th down stand.
Do you think maybe just
Are you kidding me? I got him. He held it. He had it all the way down. Dude, wow. Okay. Yep. Whatever. Yep. This is how when you play all Madden, guys, it's, oh yeah, the computer can do anything they want, and you can't do nothing, and you will not have anything whatsoever. Jeez. Absolutely.
Always nice. It's one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Ball on the 45.
Kind of like when somebody sits there and tells you, yep, no, we can do whatever we want, but you can't do nothing. Yeah. Sack.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball incomplete.
Yep.
Great
That would have
defensive
been
effort
bad.
to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Another sack. Excuse me, guys. My throat's just messed up. I don't know what it is.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Dallas sends its
We've been stopping them the whole time, so it's kind of interesting that we can't.
Just as well as he is first.
I mean, I threw it and I hit the guy, and then it slips out. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like with 5-year-olds.
They could have a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running a counter, Stevenson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Malik Hooker with the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Just keep beating
They'll
them.
stick with the ground game here.
Jeez.
Able to drive that pile about a yard. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running until this clock runs out.
Yep.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the 2nd quarter. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Jared Goff, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And right now they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Devin Singletary with a touchdown run. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. They've got first down from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On the handoff, Stevenson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They send him left out of the slot. Gets it running the sweep. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the
JD
athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense.
Burry.
That's not only as a
What's going on,
receiver,
boss?
but as someone who can take occasional carries
Great to
and
see.
turn them into good yards.
Great.
It's 2nd and 5.
We got the Patriots versus the Cowboys.
Running in here with Stevenson. And they get there to take him down right around
We
the 41.
got the Scooby snack, we got the drink, we got the ready to go because it's Saturday. How is ya? Excuse me, I got a little throat problem going on. We're gonna do an end around. Oh, well, good on you. End around, end around, end around. Oh, I should have went up. They know that end around.
Situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation,
Like
you
that.
get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's
Gonna
prepped.
push
It's
this
2nd down
forward.
now.
Scrappy do.
Hand off to Stevenson.
Oh, keep mowing, keep going, too, keep going, you beast! What a beast! Yeah, he's a truck. He's a truck. He said he's dancing, dancing. Look at him, just call him Ted, baby, because he be dancing.
Coming until it's too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, can't really repeat what you were saying down there, but I could promise you none of it, none of it was any good.
Yeah. Here we go, baby. Move the foot. We're gonna go ISO Warrior HB cut. HB gut.
Downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Stevenson with another carry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Running with Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown.
We were getting in there, baby. No matter what we had to do, we were going to get in there.
Stevenson, the touchdown.
Yeah, make sure. I forget sometimes. Yes.
Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th
Let's
and
go.
long. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Ryland now for the extra points.
Point is
Right down the
good.
middle, it's good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Here, baby. Now I don't feel so bad.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 13. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field.
Kamara.
They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They've got first down from the 31.
Excuse me.
Now Dak to throw. This finds Cooks complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give on second to Kamara.
Oh my goodness
Shoves
gracious.
off, and he's got room to go. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll
Pick
be
up a
first down,
5.
Dallas.
Looked like more than 5.
Here's Dak. Catch made by Cooks.
I don't know how they can't make these catches like
Christian
that.
Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Counter give to Kamara. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Stacked to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Here's a give inside to Camara. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Running behind center with Camara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective.
You know,
play in
we
their
have
playbook
stopped
for that
them for
particular spot right there.
3 drives in a row. And then this time they just, after we get a touchdown, they're just like, oh yeah, nope. It's like, come on. It was like we didn't even try.
And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
I mean, I know we still got a lot of football to play, but it's a little ridiculous in my book.
Now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Patriots back out on offense. They're running back headed out.
I want to try a pass, but...
And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give the defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
To the air on 1st down, May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
He looks like he's a little not liking that.
Down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The give inside to Stevenson.
Well, it was good to
This one
confuse
goes for
him.
3 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
What I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They stick with Stevenson here on 1st. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. On the draw, they give to Stevenson.
Dude, why didn't I keep...
37 after pushing this forward a bit. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He gets 6 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
It can, because every time, if you're like, yep, we're stopping them, and they hit you on the 3rd and the 4th, every single time they're like, dude, every time we think we're stopping these guys.
And he gets it forward to see about a yard out of that. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They go again with Stevenson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
May now on 3rd down.
Why?
Over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. On play action, here's May.
That.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Why did I do
And
that?
they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
That was a dumb play. A shy one.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Yeah, which is kind of stupid.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
Come on, guys! We had freaking 75 yards of field to keep them from getting the 1st down.
They get 22 on that one.
This is just like, yeah. How do you get told you're being shafted?
Everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Dak off the play fake. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Yes!
Tavai picks it up.
Let's go.
And the Patriots
Interception.
life in the 4th.
Yes!
Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that
About time.
But it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity.
All right, let's
to
put
look
the
in
boys on
close,
them.
particularly
Let's
as
drive
they
them
get
in
to the
there
second
hard.
half.
Let's put
But
this
once you
relentless
can,
football
you
like
have
we
to.
know
You
how
have
to
finish
play.
with points.
The Patriots offense all set to go.
What are we gonna do?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's
Over the line.
They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few seconds before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Come on, that man.
It's a loss on the play.
He hasn't seen certain things yet, though.
Always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that
With
defense
that.
is anticipating pass.
Come on.
Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And they've got
Come on.
line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and long for him here.
Dude, what? Why aren't my guys there? Every time I go throw a pass, nobody's where they're supposed to be when I throw the ball. We suck. I practice and practice and practice and do everything that I'm supposed to do, and they're like, no, watch. I throw the ball. He's not even there. Look at him. He's not even fucking there. Like, come on. Pardon my language. It's so stupid. He's nowhere near. Nowhere near where he needs to be.
Because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to the air, it's May. And they get to him again. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. May looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. May throwing for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. 2nd and 3 now. Kamara gets it off the option. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll run with Kamara. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss and make it difficult.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The Patriots running their offense out there. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Running for it with Stevenson. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Past the 35. 20, 15. Touchdown, New England.
Yes! Touchdown! Patriots! Let's go! Thank you, Jesus. Let's do it. Just keep hammering. Who cares if we lose this one? We're going to keep putting points on the board until the last freaking second.
You know, it's one thing, Kate,
counts.
Singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys who get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's 2nd down. Here's May. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Made a throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Room inside the